Japan is now the most visited it's ever been. Japan is now the world's favorite anime Disneyland. Tourists are flocking to Japan, and some of them don't really understand the rules here. They didn't read the Japan instruction manual. In 2024, Japan had 36.8 million tourists. That's more than the entire population of Canada, where I'm from. All these people coming here just to eat sushi and take pictures in the Shibuya crossing. One reason for this is people think that Japan's actually relatively cheap in terms of food, going out to places, events. That's true, unless you're Japanese. Japanese salaries are stagnant while costs are rising. So this is what happens when Japan becomes the most popular tourist spot: the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Huh?
The Japanese government estimated around 20 million visitors, but as of last year, that number's already been crushed at 36 million. With record high tourists coming to Japan through cheap flights, the weak yen right now, as well as the amount of events going on in Japan, it's no wonder everyone's coming here. Let's take a look at the different type of people coming to Japan. So the number one tourists coming to Japan are the neighbors, South Korea. Number two is China. They have the most spending power. So these are the people that are spending the most money in Japan. And number three is Taiwan. However, big waves of Americans, Europeans, and other nations are coming here as well.
Let's talk about congestion. Public transportation, streets, and tourist sites, especially in hotspots like Kyoto, Tokyo, and Osaka, are bursting at the seams. Commuters and residents report their areas feel crowded in both daily life and work. In Kyoto especially, this goes above and beyond inconvenience. The tourist areas in Kyoto are overwhelming and not fun. A mesh screen was even added to a convenience store near Mount Fuji just to block the view, because too many tourists were going there. There's also a bit of cultural friction. High-mannered Japan is being tested. Complaints include tourists blocking paths for photos, eating while walking, loud behavior, and improper waste disposal, even disrespecting Japan's traditions. Some of the best places in Kyoto are very tiny spaces that become overcrowded. Kinkakuji cannot comfortably handle 10,000 visitors a day. It's just too many bodies in small spaces. There's also infrastructure strain. Historic sites like Mount Fuji face erosion, litter, and overuse. Access is now capped at 4,000 climbers per day with a 2,000 yen entrance fee. Traditional guest houses and rural roads are buckling under luggage-packed tourists, and villages like Shirakawa-go worry about preserving their heritage and environment. But the thing is, there's a bit of a geographic imbalance in region inequality. Over-tourism isn't evenly spread across Japan. Nearly 73% of overnight stays are concentrated in Tokyo, Osaka, Kyoto, Hokkaido, and Fukuoka. This leaves rural areas undervisited and underfunded. If you go to the countryside of Hokkaido, it's amazing because there's literally no tourists any time of the year. So Japan's next focus is to spread tourism more evenly to support these regions. So what is the government doing about this? Finally, the response from the Japanese government is to fight back with innovative solutions. Tech to visualize crowds. In Hokkaido and Okinawa, apps and digital signs display real-time or predictive congestion due to tourist destinations being overcrowded. So now you can kind of get a visual idea of how long you're going to be waiting. They're also doing regional promotions with Japan Airlines and resorts to showcase hidden gems and offer cheap domestic flights to divert tourists to these areas. So the government's charging money to popular areas like Kyoto and Mount Fuji. You'll have to pay more to go to these areas, while they're doing awareness campaigns and collaborations with other areas that aren't so busy. So what's the takeaway from all of this? I don't want to discourage you from coming to Japan. It's one of the best places, I believe, in the world. But if you're just coming here for Tokyo, Osaka, and Kyoto, you might be a little bit frustrated with the crowds. It's better to ask yourself, how can I travel more thoughtfully? How can I explore off the beaten paths, be quieter, cleaner, and more respectful? Share this video with a friend that's traveling to Japan so they can have a better understanding of what they're getting themselves into. Thank you for watching, and until next time, I'm Cameron Explores, and make sure to subscribe.